greenhouse. 32 degrees outside, 70 degrees in. We got the salad bar in the middle of winter. Come on, let me take you the tour. I'll show you around. So we're still in trial mode a little bit here. We want to grow a lot more in future years to come, but I still had some work to do up on the roof. I have to still add some bracing before true snow sets in. But I mean, my goodness, look at this kale. It's so sweet, so tender. The kale's been done outside for weeks now, maybe going on a month. And we've been eating so many nice salads, smoothies. I wish I planted a lot more of this lettuce here and different types of lettuce. This is absolutely incredible right now. And one of the best things too, not only do you get season extension growing, but in such an enclosed space, we haven't seen any pests like slugs or any of the cabbage worms. Everything's really protected in here. Some spinach, and that'll go for a while. Getting some garlic just coming up, and pea greens. And nasturtiums, which these have been done outside for, I mean, pretty much since October. It's been about 2 months, and they're still going nicely in here. There is a lot of potential that we haven't unlocked yet. I just wanted to give you a quick little update here. But so much more room here. Thought about different shelving ideas. You can even go up in the back just to really maximize our space. Thought about maybe even putting some permanent raised beds somewhere in here, maybe along the wings or in the center, you know, filled with great compost and a nice retaining wall, so that would retain some heat. So the sky's the limit, really. Enjoying the fruits of it so far this first winter. I think that's the vents actually starting to open. As long as you get a little bit of sun. Yep, the windows are starting to open. Just get that little bit of sun. It's 35 degrees outside. And that says 80. It's actually about 70, we've found. When it's sitting in the direct sun, the metal itself absorbs heat. So we found it to actually be, using other thermometers, about 10 degrees lower than that. But even still, it's 70 degrees in here. The windows start opening at 68, so that matches up with that. And we have a salad bar all around of the most nutritious, delicious greens. We'll see what we do with this in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. And while we're on the subject of season extension, let me introduce you to a plant that needs no greenhouse. Goji berries. They've been our longest standing fruit on our property. We've even picked them up until the new year. We've also been planting a lot of American persimmons. They haven't bore fruit yet, but they can persist all through the winter a lot of the times with literally the most incredible fruit known to man. But so far, these are 3-year-old shrubs, and every year we think they're going to be too late, and every year, thankfully, they prove us wrong. Goji berry is actually related to peppers and tomatoes. They taste similar to a pepper. They're not the greatest raw. Don't think of it as like a raspberry per se, or a delicious berry like that. We typically dry ours for eating, make raisins out of them, add them to baked goods, or lately we've been adding them as an extra medicinal into elderberry syrup. These, autumn olives, elderberries, and all sorts of good seasonings and herbs. And they're also incredibly easy to propagate. See this, some of these stems, that's just one stem out of one shrub that grew this year. You could easily make 15 or 20 new plants out of that. I took some cuttings in the middle of summer, and it was one of our driest summers on record. And not only did they root, but they put on an additional probably 6 or 8 inches of growth. So Incredibly useful for the propagator. Great source of food for the animals too. Oftentimes, to find good winter food, follow the animal tracks. There's been deer and turkey around here. They'll lead you right to the food a lot of the times. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. And thank you, goji berries, for doing what you do.